Hello my beautiful people, I'm sorry this video isn't as spice-filled and detailed as I would like it to be. But I would like to keep my YouTube channel. I am not sure if I will make a full smut for this to post on my Instagram though. I would like to work on some Kuroken. And I will earn definitely some Kyahaba as well, so be on the lookout for those ships. Comment some smut suggestions I might do or just recommendations in general, okay? Enjoy. Babe. What's up? Wanna go to a drive-in movie? Hey, I thought that wasn't a thing anymore. Same here, but apparently not. Sure sounds fun. I'll pick you up at 8. Sounds good, smiling face with hearts. Suna threw his phone down on his bed, getting up and heading for the bathroom. A half hour later, Suna is sitting on the front step looking down at his phone. When he hears a beep, looking up from his phone, he sees Osamu quickly getting out of his front seat, walking over to the passenger side, opening the door. Come on. Suna smiled, getting up and walking over to the car. He stopped in front of Osamu. Osamu grabbed Suna by his waist, kissing him on the cheek. You look handsome. I'm in jeans and your oversized hoodie. Yes, exactly, you look handsome. Osamu raised an eyebrow, pulling Suna back again by the waist. Haha, well you look. Suna blushed, smiling up at Osamu. Well, you look decent. He smirked, jokingly giggling, Osamu rolling his eyes at his boyfriend. Haha. Only joking, you look hotly handsome as always. He leant in, kissing Osamu. They stay like this from a whole, Suna licking the bottom of Osamu's lip. Osamu gently pulled away, looking Suna in the eyes. You do know hotly handsome is not a word. Well, it is now. Giggles. Okay, let's get going. Osamu letting go of his waist, putting a hand out for Suna, gesturing for him to get in the car. Osamu closed the door, jogging back over to the driver's seat, getting in and starting the car up. Suna grabbed his phone from his pocket, opening a game. Osamu's hand snakes onto Suna's thigh, lightly rubbing it. Suna putting down his phone, looking up at Osamu, who's focused on the road. Suna smiled, putting a hand over Osamu's, moving it down to his knee. Osamu placing it back. Suna did the same thing this time. Osamu turned to Suna. You okay? I'm okay. Okay, so why do you keep moving my hand? How-idk. Osamu raised his eyebrow, moving it back up Suna's leg slowly, his hand placed higher this time, thumb rubbing Suna's inner thigh. Blushing. Osamu grins, focusing back on the road. Suna leaning his head on the window, smiling, watching the road. Oh, that's a lot of cars. Osamu pulls into a large field full of vehicles parked up, people on bean bags and blankets. The sun is just setting, allowing the white screen on the projector to become visible. I didn't think so many people would be into this. Same here. Osamu parked somewhat in the back, no cars to the left and a line on the right, a good car distance away. Suna smiled, unbuckling the seat belt, leaning to Osamu's ear. His hot breath filled Osamu's nose with the smell of mint and energy drink. He nibbled at his ear, whispering soft words. I missed you today, baby. Suna's eyes stayed on Osamu's face, watching his reaction, his eyes rolling a little before squeezing them shut for a second. Osamu turned, facing Suna, about to kiss him. Suna's gaze fell from his eyes to his lips, smirking. Hey, the movie's starting. He pulled away, grinning, opening the car door and stepping out. Osamu got out, walking to the side Suna was on. As he was stretching, Osamu placed his hands on his waist, pushing him up against the car door. Suna's arms fell around Osamu's shoulders. You know I get your door for you, right? Oops, sorry. I'll make you sorry. I like the sound of that. Suna pushed Osamu's chest, pulling away from him, throwing a blanket over the car bonnet. Osamu watched Suna's every move, joining him on the car. Throughout the movie Suna wouldn't stop rubbing Osamu's thigh, getting higher. Osamu let grunts of frustration out each time Suna would sit back up and put all his attention back to the movie. The movie was nearing an end with a half hour left. Suna's hand trailing slowly up Osamu's leg again. His hand was gripped tightly, Osamu grabbing Suna's jaw with his free hand, forcing him to look into his eyes. You okay, babe? Osamu didn't respond to a smirking Suna. He released the grip on his hand, not letting it go. He began guiding Suna's hand further up, Suna feeling Osamu's pockets filled with a package. You'll get what I'm saying. His eyes widened before falling to a lustful smirk. He began lightly squeezing it lightly. Fuck. You're like a rock, babe. Did I do this, huh? You know you did. Osamu's head fell onto Suna's shoulder as Suna's hand was at work, Suna's eyes rolling back at the sound of Osamu's quiet whimpering voice so close to his ear. Baby car now. But the movie W. Osamu grabbed Suna's wrist, pulling him off the back seat. Suna's back up against the car door as Osamu hovered over him. The back seats could easily be laid down, but Suna stopped Osamu's hand from pulling the lever. Babe, did you forget where we are? Giggles. Okay, and stop, not here. Alright. Osamu fell back on the seat, throwing his head back, his eyes shot open, watching as Suna's eyes lowered. Osamu's face was completely flustered and his breath had quickened. Suna felt his body full with pure lust, seeing how needy Osamu was for him. Suna couldn't restrain himself. Straddling Osamu, he focused his gaze on their laps as he began causing friction. Osamu grunting, throwing his head back again, not wanting to let out too much noise. I want to feel you around me so fucking bad. Yeah. Suna's voice whined out at Osamu's statement. I want to see you fall apart under me as I read shit. Osamu grabbed Suna's hips, pulling them closer, their bodies filling with a warm sensation of pleasure. First let's go somewhere no one is, yeah. Osamu practically leaped into the driver's seat, putting his seatbelt on, eyes meeting Suna's through the mirror. Suna's shoulder lightly moving as he's biting his bottom lip, making eye contact with Osamu. I get do that for you. Osamu's voice was stern, face still flustered as he watched Suna nod slowly in agreement. With that, Osamu putting the car in reverse, leaving the lot of cars as the movie comes to an end.